Hello and welcome, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner from the ScreenProtector. How you doing, guys? Hello. So, today, yes, we're fighting for the right to repair by fixing this Nintendo Switch. There is an issue. Okay, I need to press the button. Customer wasn't aware, I've made customer aware, that when these screws are loosened up, they should fasten them. If they don't, that's what's happening. So customer lost this rail here, and I don't have new ones. I've got new ones for OLED. I don't have new ones for Nintendo Switch. But I've got a good rail in one of my two other Nintendo Switches. So we will open this one, then I'll pause the recording, and then we can put back from the second one here, and fingers crossed, yes, this didn't short anything, there is no problem with a chip, or no more additional job involved. So that's what we will do, and we can start off. I'll show you my new business cards. Before I've ordered like 50. Ooh, we get an alarm. Yes, that beeping sound was carbon monoxide filter, sensor alarm, yes. And unfortunately we've got one in the kitchen and you can hear it sometimes going on, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's go back to the business. You see, I bought this ones, yes, 500 this time, so we will spread the joy of repairs across our community here. But let's focus on this one. You don't know where I've placed my blue. I need to pause and I need to find my surface to work on. Okay guys, I couldn't find my regular one, so let's use the forward one with some holes for the phone cameras. But anyways, I removed four screws which are not visible here, but it's okay. These are 4 on these corners. I removed one at the stand, which not exist here, and I removed one only on one side here, because on each of those sides in the middle you need to remove as well. So that's what I remember, and if I didn't forget about any, then that's us. Or I did forget about some. Oh no, okay, that's fine. So now I'll do the procedure here on those around. This was the top ones were Y, capital Y, if you would draw it, yes, and then like this, with a really tiny bit, like I would say pH 0, so this would be this Y0 or 00 even, this one. I can't see it. And then this unique pH for those sides and for this top here, which is even smaller. So this is at least 00. That's at least. That's probably 110, this one, but this is probably about 2 zeros. But anyways, I'll finish these ones and I'll unpause as well. Okay, so we've got it now. We can detach this one and lift up connector. Now we might have a small amount of, oh no, this time it's not holding well here, so it's dried out. I thought we will have some stubbornness, but in that case it didn't hold too well, so we will put even a bit of a thermal paste just in case, because this should absorb the heat really well, which didn't. Okay, so the first thing we want to do right now is disconnect this connector. Can I make you closer? Like that's the max we can do. Okay, anyways, let's disconnect the power. Okay, now when the power is off, it's it's just less worrying. So this one is connected, the second one is connected here. Okay, and this one has to go all the way along to here. So I would say the easiest way is to just remove screws here and just lift it up and then mounted. But I need to open my second one, and I see somebody was, oh, it's looking like somebody was here and there is some glue or something. It's weird looking, it's not natural. But anyways, this one is okay, this one is solid. Let's try one screw. No, this one is solid. Aye. Okay, so I did try to get across these ones on the second side, and it's fine, but we need to deal with this one. So that's okay. So the second side should be fine. I don't know if somebody wasn't here. It's looking like that somebody was here inside and they did something. If no, we will have to replace the whole chassis, and that's, you know, additional cost for the customer, and I don't know if customer would like to pay that additional cost. So let me just quickly go open the second one, and I'll get that one ready in hand, and then we can move on with this job, yes, to install it. So be right back. If you can, please do like or subscribe, that's really helping this channel to grow, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back. I've managed to extract this one. I've got 4 screws here as well, so I'll risk it. I'll put it back, but in a normal circumstances you should check it before doing anything, so it's up to you if you want to test it before, or just like me, blindly put it and fingers crossed. Now I've got a problem because I thought, and I'm right unfortunately, that somebody was here, and I just recall from bookRepairOnline.co.uk from the ticket that somebody was attempting a repair on it, and this is totally dead. What I mean by that, it's somebody was trying to fix it, and you can see this glue here. Yes, this shouldn't be here. So somebody did try to repair it, and well, otherwise they would have to replace whole chassis. Yes, so if they would replace whole chassis, then that problem wouldn't be a problem, whereas they tried to do it. Now the question is, yes, the question is, am I able to screw that in or not? Now customer didn't give me any screws, so I need to use my screws and then charge customer extra. And yes, I'm charging customer extra for screws, because how I will get those screws from? I need to buy faulty switches for like 50 quid, which is really not something worth this money, but that's what I need to pay to get them. So if I won't charge customer, how I will buy it later? Yes, so I don't like where it's going, because I see that the chassis is damaged. I've got a chassis in stock I could replace, but let me just hold those and see how stable it will be. Okay, because if it won't be too stable, oh, this one is okay. I like how the one here is fine. Okay, this one is fine as well. Let's grab another tool. Oh, come on. Now this is not holding completely. This is not holding. So we've got 2 choices. Either neglect it and let customer know that if customer don't want to have a higher cost, won't have all the screws, and this one is not holding as well. So either customer will agree to only mount on 2 screws, which I'm not joking right now, and I'm not happy with it, but it is what it is. Oh. Or we need to replace the chassis. and that will mean then that's an additional cost for the customer. I'm looking, guys, I will put the light on and I will look into it and then I'll come back to you, okay, because I need to understand the fault. Okay guys, so I did test it and it's working. Okay, see that it's a problem with this view, but I think you can hear and as well we can go to the settings and we can go to the controllers and sensors and we can go to the control sticks, and if I'll press now and tilt it, yes, so we can, if you are able to see this or not. Oh, that's the wrong one. You can hear it, yes. I don't know why you can't see it. I need to look into it after the recording, but maybe here, same story. You can't see it. I don't know what's causing that, but I can see that it is working. So I'm happy to put it back, and let's switch it off only, and that's okay. But I found a fault, and the fault is unfortunately something which customer won't like. Now, normally you have a thread which is here to grab these Joy-Cons. I mean those rails. Now what's happening is that in this model, the whole, let's say the whole element where the thread was originally is out. So I can use another chassis like I had just in that one, which I use this rail from. And I need to leave customer now with two choices. Either I will leave it as is because it's firm, it's stiff, so you know it's robust, but for how long I can't guarantee that. And I can say to the customer that either customer will take it as is, or customer will have to pay me extra, and I will use chassis from one of those Joy-Cons like this one is lying here, yes, on this one. And then I can replace customer's main board, memory, battery, you know, everything back to that chassis. Yes, that's not a problem, but that's just more work. So I need to speak to the customer what customer wants, and then based on that, you know, make the fix for the customer. So that's why that's it in this video, and I'll switch to this camera now. So you see, if customer would know that when something is getting loose, to get it solved by using just a screwdriver, fasten it up, then this problem wouldn't be a problem in the first place. But because customer wasn't aware of that and they neglect it, yes, it turns out to be a bigger problem. Now this bigger problem again was given to the repair shop, which now I know, was given to the repair shop, which caused even more problem and didn't give back this Nintendo Switch back to them shortly. Like I've got them in stock and I can use spare parts, and I can have even instant fix if customer wants. Yes, if they would come from the door, knock knock, I want to fix this one, I can fix that. Whereas in this case, you know, that repair shop didn't have it in stock, and they were saying they are waiting on parts for X amount of time. So that caused additional problem for the customer, and because of that we have it in a shape that we have it. If not for that, you know, there would be no glue nor anything. I don't know how it was looking originally, but the chassis is damaged. Now I can use some glue and try to glue it, but without a proper thread I won't do it, because if you've got a metal which you are screwing into, you know, which has proper thread, then that will be a robust solution. If we just will use either plastic, I would, you know, soak in and hold it with some adhesive, which I've got here, then it won't be so robust. And kids are, let's face it, just kids. Yes, they will be forcing these Joycons to go. That's why I need to give this choice to the customer, that either customer want to fix it now, or if customer wants, customer can have it now, pay less. But if something will start to go off or loose, then they need to bring me in and I need to do the same job and even more job second time for them. So you see, that's what it is. And what can we do about it? We can only help them with what we have in stock and the way they want. Yes, we can't force customer to do the right way, because the right way would be to replace the chassis. Unfortunately for the customer, which is increasing the cost, because I can sell to the customer chassis for £30, and additional job which will be here, it's another £10 at least on top of what customer would normally pay, because I need to now you see, that's the job done. I can just put it, you know, put the cover, yes, put everything back and have it finished in 5 minutes. Yes, that's me. Whereas if I need to remove everything, I need to charge something extra for this job. I'm not saying I have to double the amount of money, but normally I would. And then I should actually, because that's a lot of work. Only because I remember everything from top of my head, I know that I can do it in about, let's say, 15 minutes. Yes, I won't tell you exactly how long, because I don't measure each time my work. But if customer don't want to replace the screen and want to just swap these screens, yes, then that will be probably about 15 minutes and off its merry way. So for 15 minutes I won't be charging customer more than £10, because I don't see a value. But that's it. That's everything in this episode. Hopefully you've got a value out of it. Keep spare parts in stock, as you see, so that you can help customer, and customer don't have to wait weeks before something will come from China, for instance. Yes. What else I can tell you? Please remember to like or subscribe, because that's really motivating me. I don't have a lot of likes nor subscribes. Well, I can't complain to that level, because it's 147 subscribers. Sometimes when I'm speaking to someone and telling something which they don't want to hear, then of course it's lowering. Or I'm in some groups and I'm showing them what Inte.Team is all about it. Intecracy. What the Intecracy is, it's explained down below this video. You can read it. And everyone else, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. If possible, let's fix them all. Take care. Bye bye.